Hello, church! Happy Sunday! I'm so glad that today all of us can come together to worship our God in IES Peak online service. Last Thursday, on 13 May, we celebrated Ascension Day, in which we commemorated Jesus Christ's ascension to heaven, allowing Him to prepare a place for us as His follower in heaven. Amen. As you may also know, on that same day, many of our friends and colleagues in Indonesia celebrated Idul Fitr or Idul Fitri. It was really a nice day because whenever I texted Eid Mubarak to my friends and colleagues, they replied to me and said, Happy Ascension Day. And after some conversations with them, they asked me, Erwan, are you still able to go to church during the pandemic? It took some time for me to answer this question. Thankfully, they asked me in WhatsApp, so I could take some time to think about this question. While I was thinking, suddenly I remembered my experience in different churches. When I was in Hong Kong, I joined a church nearby my university. On my first day, I used my Google Map to locate the church, and I was really surprised because Google Maps told me that the church is actually inside a primary school. Once I arrived there, I learned that they use the auditorium of the primary school to worship God. Well, it was a new experience for me. And there was also another time. This time I was in Denmark, and I remember that in Denmark, I didn't have any Christian friend at the time. So I searched online for a church in Copenhagen, and I found that there was actually a church, which is Hillsong Church, Copenhagen, just 5 minutes walk from my house. So I went there expecting to see a big building like church that I think all of us have in our imagination. But then once I arrived, I learned that they actually rented a cinema every Sunday to worship God, which is the same as what we did in IES Peak before we started our online services every Sunday. So what is the church? I remember when I was a kid, my Sunday school teacher taught me, the church is not about the building, but the church is about the people. And from Matthew 18 verse 20, we learn that for where 2 or 3 gather in my name, there am I with them. So, it doesn't matter at all whether we are worshiping our God in an online service like what we do today or in a regular face-to-face service. Because church is about the people, and our God is with us whenever we worship Him together. In IES Peak, we are very lucky that despite of the pandemic, we can gather together to worship our God. Not only in online services every Sunday, but also other activities like Soap Bible Study, Prayer Fellowship, and also our life group. From this story, I hope you are aware, believe, and confident that we together are church. See you in the next Sunday services, Soap Bible Study, Prayer Fellowship, Life Group, and other activities from IES Peak. Stay safe and God bless you always.